Blacksite, Area 51. The bastard grandson of the arcade smash Area 51 and godson of its FPS counterpart for the original Xbox. It's not a direct sequel to the aforementioned per se, as it lacks that game's lead character voiced with a decided lack of enthusiasm by David Duchovny and any obvious continuation of that game's convoluted plotline. In fact, the game doesn't really pertain much at all to the actual Area 51 site, but instead focuses on a neighboring town called Rachel. It all begins in Iraq. Edgy, yeah. Or at least it might have been in more capable hands. You're Aaron Price, leader of Echo Squad, a crew of badass soldiers who unleash an alien force in the Middle Eastern desert, only to return home to find it wreaking havoc there as well. The story isn't bad, and the cast of characters are pretty interesting, but if you're expecting it to really go somewhere, it's like the video game sci-fi equivalent of No Country for Old Men. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Anyway, the FPS action is slick, effective, and straightforward to a fault. Although you control a squad, commands are limited, and you do all of this controlling with just one button. Mostly, you'll just have your boys open doors for you, which is disappointing. Having said that, their presence definitely adds to the atmosphere, and they aren't completely inept at getting your back in a firefight either. The game's gunplay is satisfying enough, and alien encounters can be pretty damn cool. Set pieces abound, and a few in particular, like defending a gas station besieged by alien creatures in biomechanical suits, really stand out. The creatures are, for the most part, well designed and intimidating. Some vehicular combat also pops up from time to time, and though the vehicles handle okay, these sections might as well be on rails for all your lack of freedom to travel. Point of fact, the entire game feels like it's on rails, even the FPS stuff. Linear doesn't even begin to describe it. Claustrophobic is a better term. The devs behind this one all but pre-script your course through each level. A lot of great games have employed linear design to solid effect, but somehow this one is just transparent. The graphics are next-gen and often pleasing to the eye, but levels suffer from that aforementioned linearity, creating outdoor corridors that feel false instead of authentic and immersive. This is naturally less noticeable indoors, but the level design just feels stiff all around. Solid shooting mechanics, cool enemies, and a momentarily intriguing storyline are enough to make Blacksite worth the effort to FPS fans, despite its brevity and many rough edges. Having said that, I had high hopes for this one pre-release that just weren't met. All in all, Area 51 for the original box left a slightly better impression. This is by no means a condemnation. The game is absolutely solid, and if you have some loose change in your pocket and find it for a lower price tag, definitely check it out. But no going in what you're getting into. Aliens, man. Now that's what I call a close encounter.